morning. How's everyone doing? That's worth $2,000? $300K. Whew. Doing all right. Chilling. I didn't even know Dream League was on. That's my bad. Please don't be ruined. Oh, why didn't I repair you? Oh, no, I'm not watching the qualifiers. I'm not... I'll spoil it for you. I will not be working this coming Dream League. And I realised that reasonably, you know, fairly reasonably, people expect us to stay on top of Pro Dota. I don't see myself as someone who makes their living solely from working events. I also stream. And, I mean, I could watch Pro Dota all day and not stream. But my job at events isn't really to be Mr. Know-It-All. And equally, I'm literally not going to need to know any of that information until I work another event. So I just feel like, should I spend... Thank you. It was a lot of fun to do. God damn. Exactly, hour. Exactly. And, I mean, on both your points. Multiple groups fighting, scavs fighting PMCs, fantastic, love that. PMCs fighting PMCs, love that. That wasn't a boss guard. The boss guards have one name, right? I thought they were all called things like Terry and stuff. Is GB worth saving? Do you mean Britain? Great Britain? What are you talking about? What does that question even mean? I don't. The getting everything back on insurance, it does get looted. Your stuff gets taken for sure. Customs is pretty rough. I'm going to be honest with you. This has not been a fun one. His guards will have the last name Zavodskoy. Ah, thank you. X Nowhere X. What do you think it needs saving from? And I'm going to assume your answer ahead of time, but I'll give you a chance to make your case. I don't know, Paddy. I honestly don't know. So yeah, maybe you do get it back. That's a good point. Because I'm running it on my server, aren't I? Yeah, you're right. I don't know if it just... I'm sure you could... There's a mod that makes sure that your stuff disappears. I guarantee you there'll be some fucking mod for it. But it is nice to get stuff back on insurance, in all honesty. Game's hard enough. You know what I mean? Now, I just want to get on with my little task. I wonder if I'll be left alone to do that. Oh, no, they don't have to come from gas station. I think they can just go wherever. I think, in fact, they spawn there now, if I remember rightly. Someone mentioned that. But yeah, it does feel like they kind of coming for me quite often. Yes, the map is part of SPT. It's a mod called Dynamic Maps. Very useful. Please, I just want to do my humble quest. Humble questman coming through.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Andre 46 just resubbed for 26 months.
Thank you. Sniper scav? I didn't get a list. I need to get a... Oh, no. Come on, man. Please tell me that counts for the quest. Please. Please, please, please. I don't think it does. Annoyingly. That's annoying. Oh, hang on. Thank God. Yeah, it does. Apparently, it's got Japanese on. I think it's from Bershka. I don't know what it says. What does that mean? Glasgow Gavin, you speak Japanese. Impressive, mate. Ah, thank you. Ah, thank you. Well, I mean, then it's the shirt for me. No, I realize that's a joke. Annoyingly, the back of the shirt is much more engaging than the front of the shirt. It's got like a big something going on. Could have been so good together. I like front. I want front. I mean, that was the thing. I went looking for t-shirts that had front designs because what I like to do is wear a jacket, like a blazer, and a cool t-shirt. Something with something on it, not just plain. And unfortunately, I went looking for t-shirts and I spoke to several shop owners and they were like, yeah, it's all back designs at the moment. I said, well, that's not what I want. And they're like, well, that's what you're going to get. And I said, well, that's unacceptable. And they said, well, what are you going to do about it? And I said, well, I'm going to complain to the highest authority in the land. And they said, well, go for it, bud. And I called King Charles and he said, yes, I haven't got time to fuss about t-shirts. Should be wearing a suit. I said, well, thanks, Your Majesty.
You motherfucker!
Laser there. We love trains. Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to loot. Because they will just beeline for you as soon as they hear you looting. And the AI is not stupid. They will camp bodies. Literally. Like, they will wait round a corner silently. And then as soon as they hear the shuffle of loot, they'll rush at you. It's a nightmare. I mean, you can loot a bit, but it's tough, is what I'm saying. Fantastic. Ah, we don't need an arm. I think there might be a mod that adds in questing for the PMCs and shit. I might have to look at that. It would be good if they went around and did quests, you know? Like, I don't know at the moment if they even have keys or anything like that. But again, there'll be a mod for it. Probably. Wouldn't have minded a flashlight on this thing. I mean, I don't know if the AI uses, say, extracts on reserve because they're quite complicated. Do they just disappear from the map rather than go to the extracts? I don't know. Like, it must be quite tough to get them to say, alright, you're going to go throw this switch and then take this route. Like, I genuinely don't know. But I'll get questing bots. I'll install it after this run if we survive. Well, either way, I'm going to do it, so... Questing bots is not updated yet? Okay, fair. There's one called Donuts or something, I can't remember, and that one's also not updated yet. Who's creeping and peeping up there? Hey, love. Did I see someone there? Sure did. Jesus Christ. A bloodbath down here.
I'm like level 12.
Where'd that big beautiful drum mag go? They get stuck on the door quite a lot. This guy loves this SKS. Oi, oi, oi. They love this door.
Пацаны, меня тут пиздят!
I can't leave this. This is too good. Right, let's not be greedy. What's up, dog? I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast. Two of the easiest guys to talk to. Both smart, funny, like, it's just, you can just chat. You know what I mean? They're really good lads. And obviously all three of us have been around in Dota for a long time, so it's kind of, there's a lot of shared experiences there and a lot of history together and stuff. SVG less so, me and him, because he hasn't been on the scene, on our side of the scene for very long. You know, a few years. And we don't really have a huge amount of contact with the players, or I certainly don't. Because I don't want to fucking get in the way of them winning millions of dollars, so I just tend to keep myself to myself around the players. Some of the players I'm close with, you know, and we'll go out and stuff, and have a laugh, and I've seen them socially a bunch of times. Seen them up for years. Guys like Crit, RTZ, Quinn. I know them pretty well. Insania. So yeah, it's funny because in general I don't approach the players and try to be mates with them. I leave them to it because I mainly see them at a tournament, right? I don't want to be like
Net just resubbed for 22 months. Cheers for all the
clowning
last in
around.
2024 and all the best for 2025. I'm
Grazie.
finally able to sub again as I've been fighting through emigrating out the UK.
Ah,
Excuse me, sir.
you're emigrating out of the UK. Sorry to hear
Dinamodes
that.
just resubbed for 2 months. This stupid purple box has been here for days. Let me lurk in peace, besos.
Sorry, Des. Yeah, our tour's been around for TI4. It's the first time I met him. TI4. I know guys like No Tail and Seb and Jerax. I've known them for a very long time, and you know, big hugs and chats whenever I see them at events because I've known them for their whole careers, which is crazy, but it's true. I'm proud of that. In all honesty, I am oddly proud of that
Excuse me, sir.
because they're lovely guys.
Time to goose.
Evilish just resubbed for 14 months.
Okay. Sorry, I just have to sort out some shit.
me, sir.
Matthew, you are an awkward character. I'm sorry to say
Gunnar
that. You're an
Krigmore just
awkward
resubbed for
character.
58 months. Get those scabs.
Indeed. I mean, how handy is this? Little menu to repair. Matthew, you are an awkward character. He's just such an odd man. Oh, you guys want to see something? Look at this shit. What's this? How about that? Huh? Sweet. All right. What do you got for me? Loving the cardigan, Mr. Dome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I would love to be running this map, but you can't really, unfortunately. It's the issue is obviously even the PvE mode of Tarkov, you don't run streets on your PC. It's too big a map. So what you have to do is play on their servers. But obviously, this isn't via BSG, so Streets is just essentially unplayable. It's just so laggy. So somebody said that the SPT plan is to break Streets into 2 maps. I don't know how that would work. Whether you transition, there's a transition point where you go between 1 and 2. I don't know. It's one of my favorite maps. That is a big game. I don't know how people do it. I don't know who shot at me. I mean, I tried running Streets. It runs, but it's a bit framey. I know that there's a mod you can get that's like performance improvement or something. I think it sort of limits the amount of stuff that's going on away from you. When you say single player, how do you mean? Oh, so you think it's like sometimes it runs well, sometimes it doesn't? No, what I'm saying is it runs worse on the SPT client. It runs great on PvE because it's not on your computer. But when on SPT, the server is running. I have a little server program running on my computer now. That's the server. So you're running that, and that's what's, you know, generating the server side as if you were on a BSG server. Oh, you dick! Lamau. I think we just try and run straight out the front of the shop. Big freeze. That was shit. We're probably gonna die, but... Apparently they've okayed it. Like, I know that guys like Clean and people like that were streaming it. So, if they've let them stream it, what do they care about me? I'm not a big streamer. And if they do, I mean, you know, I think it would be extremely bad look if they like, oh no, the big guys are allowed to stream it, but not you regular people. That would suck. I'm not saying it's not possible. The PvE mode, the official PvE mode is terrible by comparison with SPT. It doesn't feel like Tarkov at all. I mean, the bots will fight each other. The scabs will hunt the PMCs. You'll see firefights going on. And you'll come across these big battlefields just like Tarkov. Where you hear fighting, you turn up, there's one guy left, you kill him and you loot all the stuff. That's Tarkov, baby. That's what it should be. Sometimes you hoover up the loot. I will say this, I feel like the AI beelines for you as soon as they hear you. So I feel like they definitely favor killing you over each other. But they will fight each other happily. If you get questing bots, they will do quests. The AI will do quests. Unfortunately, that mod has not been updated for this current release of SPT, so I'm not running it. But once it's updated, there's one called Donuts and something as well. I don't know what it does, but apparently that's very good. When those two are updated, I'll install them and we'll run with them. But yes, they're not on at the moment, sort of thing. Which is fine. I mean, you know, the guys that are doing this is all stuff that people are doing in their spare time. So, as far as I'm concerned, take your time, lads, you know? The old 19-round Vector, eh? Oh, wow. Did you see that? That's pretty nifty.
Нормас.
Нормас.
Охуенно, сейчас поживимся.
When you sell a magazine, it takes the bullets out. That's in better UI or something, I think it's called. You can drag and drop to swap items. If you are reloading a magazine, it'll take the magazine you're reloading and swap it with the one you're taking out. So it doesn't just say, oh, you haven't got a free slot. You can, you take the take the old one out, you get the new one, put it in, and you put the old one in that slot. Which is all those little quality of life things that are like, oh, thank God. Traders. Who am I giving these to? Is it Skier? So we need some 3M body armor. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. What a tune. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. A wasted chance that I've been given. I'm not trying to get Flax to try PvE again, just saying it's not same as a few months ago. Is there any way it's better than this? I doubt it. I don't think I've even built the toilet. What does that mean, co-op? Who cares? I didn't do co-op PvE last time. I just want to run around and shoot stuff. I need toilet paper and I just sold my toothpaste. Sigh. Alright, well, we'll get to 15 and then we can start selling stuff and buying stuff. Yeah, I honestly have no interest in going back to PvE. I don't know. I genuinely don't see why I would. This is just too much better, in my opinion. Oh, fair enough, Nasdaq. No, I think the thing with Tarkov is, they designed, like, I know that Nikita was a huge fan, probably still is a huge fan, of DayZ. And as far as I can tell, essentially, he wants to have more of a DayZ experience in Tarkov, which is why they wanted to have all the maps adjoined. And you go in at point A and you have to travel across multiple maps to extract at point B. You don't go into a map, do stuff, extract. Now, I am wary of that idea. I think that's bad. And I also think it's kind of missing the point that you've made a game that people love playing the way they're playing it now. And if you had in your mind some idea of, well, actually, I intended it to be more like X, that's not really the point. Because even if you were like, that's kind of what we were going for, instead you've got something else. And it's working, and it's great, and people really enjoy it. So don't be like, you're playing it wrong when everybody's having fun. That kind of just a bit of a spoil sport thing. But they haven't, they've added the... Yeah!
Would you like a beef curry jacket potato?
I would like a jacket potato with cheese and butter, but no curry. Thank you. Nice and crispy! I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want curry on it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if there's an audio fix mod. Oh yeah, we need toilet paper and toothpaste. I never remember which cigarettes you need, so... Good God almighty. Jesus wept. Warmageddon. Ugh. Well, now we gotta get out of here. I don't see his body. I thought we killed that guy.
It's time to goose.
Reginald Tesir just resubbed for 31 months. Guess it's something.
Shit, I do love a DVL-10. In a sec, sweetie. In a sec. Literally 1 minute. I'll be with you. I'm just really... This is an intense situation. Just give me a sec. What do you need? Oh, thanks, lovely. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you. What a wife. Hideout stuff needs to be found in Raid? No way. Really? I will show it to you, Fairly, in a sec. And you can decide whether you'd like it or not. Well, this has been a successful little gun. You never know with these mods, you never know. What are you going to just say? Oh, there's no way. Oh, it's possible. I don't even know if they can come down here.
By heck, I thought we were all for the can then.
Oh my god, profit, that would be hilarious. Right, so my cardigan. This is it. It's button up. It's warm. It's got nice long sleeves. It's kind of got a carpet vibe going. Hollister. It was half off. Hollister. That's where I got it. I love a good cardi. Whether it be Cardi B or cardigan, I'm a fan. Not too shabby. I am happy. Can't trust the weather. You can trust the weather. You can't trust the weather predictors. And I like climatologists and weatherologists and all the rest of them. Good people. Doing some good work. You know. However, when they predict next week it's going to be 8 degrees on Thursday, don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. They don't fucking know. You tell me, who doesn't like a jacket potato? Who doesn't like a jacket potato? Oddly enough, I have an answer to that. My children don't like jacket potatoes. Alright, then mine. Now, I am not having a go at them. I said this the other day. I'm not having a go at them. It would be like if you were... My mates like to gamble on football and on horses, right? Little amounts. Working man's prices, as my mates say. Was he a working man? He's not dropping 500 quid on a horse. He's betting a fiver, he's betting a tenner. He really enjoys it. if he had a tipster who said, I reckon this was 7-1 is long. I think it's more like 4-1. I think there's some value there. And he was wrong. You'd be like, well, he's a gambler. That's fair enough. You know, you wouldn't expect him to be right all the time. But if he was never right, you'd say, I don't think this guy's much of a tipster at all. Hold on, Mornington Crescent. I don't see the point of jacket potatoes. What does that mean? Here's the point. You get a nice big potato. You bake it in the oven. Cover it in oil. Bake it in the oven. And then when it comes out, crack it open in a cross shape. And you put butter in there, bit of S&P, cheddar cheese, baked beans, whatever you want. The jacket potato forms a nice, straightforward base to fill you up. It's a hot meal, it's easy to make, and it's delicious. So I think it's a really nice, easy dish that you can just bosh together. It's a cold day. I wouldn't mind a nice warm lunch. You know, it's a cold day. I went out this morning, walked the dog. It was bloody freezing. Yesterday, Mrs. F made soup. Today, she made jacket potatoes. She made a curry last night. Just so you are aware, I'm not living some kind of trad wife relationship. I do most of the cooking. But at the weekend, Mrs. F is like, I want to cook this curry. I'm like, go for it, love. You don't need to microwave bacon or eggs. I don't even know why you would. They're so easy and quick to cook anyway. Why would you do it that way? Don't microwave them. You suck all the moisture out. Scrambled eggs, little pan, big dollop of butter. Whip your eggs up. Don't put salt and pepper in them first, because it causes them to separate. Bosh it in there with the butter. Very, very, very low heat. Very low heat. Cook them very gently. Move them around. Make sure it doesn't get too hard and crispy. And when you've got a delicious plate, a pan with golden, delicious scrambled eggs in, pop a bit of salmon in there, bit of pepper. Amazing. Amazing. Bacon, cold frying pan. Don't put any oil in it. Get the bacon, slap it down flat on the oven, on the hob, and just heat it, again, very gently. You want to give all the time for the fat to render out. Cooks in that. And then you cook it for long enough. You take it out, pop it on some kitchen paper, dry it. You got crispy bacon. Crispy bacon with delicious soft scrambled eggs. Can't be beaten. Bit of sourdough bread with some nice toast. Smash. You're ovenless. I'll be honest with you, now we've got the air fryer. Microwave has been bumped into a very distant fourth in our kitchen for utility. I still think the oven is the king. Like, we've got a big Smeg oven. We want it in a competition. Like 7 hobs, 2 ovens, grill. Really good. That bad boy, I still enjoy cooking on that more than anything else. Then the air fryer. Air fryer has gone up in my estimation. Genuinely. It's excellent. Cook a chicken in 45 minutes. Insane. The George Foreman grill, very handy. Nice, easy way to cook burgers without all the fat spitting everywhere, making your oven a mess. Bit healthier for you. Microwave. You know, who does spinach broccoli? Who does that in the microwave? There's more than 7. There's 12 knobs on our oven. 6 for 6 of them. Then there's a 7th for the 7th hob. And then you've got the grill. And the 2 ovens each have a setting and a temperature. Dry out the foods? Nope, you're using it wrong. You are using it wrong. Everything we've cooked in it comes out absolutely beautiful. The chicken was the most moist I've ever seen. Crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. You've got to stick to the recipes. That's the only thing I'd say. What is this? RBPSP1. Does it show keys? That would be nice if it showed keys. Is it one of the underground ones? Yeah. Wow, it is really lagging. Might need to restart. It is very easy to install. God, I hope we've got this as an extract. Nope. Hermetic door it is. I will talk you through the installation process in a moment. Let me just see if I can extract. going to be a fucking miracle if we make this. Sweet. You have to have Tarkov, right? You have to buy Tarkov to do this. So you go to BSG's website, you buy the game, and then you just have to Google SPT, which is Single Player Tarkov, and it's all there. An exact description of how to install it. It is super easy. Could not be easier. Like, there's literally nothing to it. You download a thing. There are even GIFs on the website that show you how to do it. It's literally, you unpack a thing, you drag it into a folder, done. With the mods, each mod will show you, unzip this, like you just open it in WinZip or 7-zip or whatever. You just drag the folder to the folder it tells you. And then you have to run two things. There's SPT server and there's SPT like launcher. So the SPT server is a little program that loads all your mods and acts like the Tarkov servers. So you're running a little server client on your PC. And then the launcher is like this client. So not the client. This is the client. The other thing is the server. EW unit. The Gary Zont portable electronic device. Sounds valuable. We got a shrimp as well. Love the shrimp. So yeah, that's it. And then you just have to run the server. And after that, once you're running the server, you run the client. Very straightforward, very simple, very easy, very demure, or whatever the kids say. Yeah, no, you don't run the Tarkov server. In fact, if you ran your Tarkov, your regular Tarkov client, you'd get banned because you're running a modded version of Tarkov, and they will literally detect it and be like, okay, you're done. So you cannot launch regular Tarkov. As I understand it, that would literally be an auto ban. And yeah, your PC probably needs to be reasonable.
Но начало дня уже неплохое.
What are we talking about? Coffee? Microwave tea? I don't know why it's a problem. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you want a hot cuppa. It makes sense. We're going to sell some of this shit. Thank you. Senile 69 doesn't exist. How dare you? It's like 51, I think, is the most recent. '52. That's a good one. Problem is, the Tarkov director's key, I need to give her 4 gold chains or 2 crackers and an iced tea. Just let me buy it, bitch. And he doesn't sell keys. I don't know what this is, locked cargo. Genuinely no idea. Ned claims that his youthful look is the result of him following the 3 C's. Clean living, chewing thoroughly, and surely Christianity. What's this clip? Who, what, where, what's going on? Senile 500? Like, I remember seeing it. The unfathomed $500 donation. Oh, yeah. Senile 51. This is the one where Plague gets angry with me. Oh, no, it's not. I don't remember this one.
Yeah, they'd have Warden Sentry up here the entire time. That's how they outplayed us so easily there.
Oh, we shouldn't have chased them. We won
you're
the
back,
fight.
by the way, Ted. You're not paying it. Dude, you're so
fuck off!
This.
Oh, fuck off! Shit!
There's not a single time you've noticed you've respawned this entire game.
Fuck! Just didn't notice I'd respawned. I remember. I kind of would like a sight on this thing if we're going to go woods with it, but... You know when you think you've got a bit of fluff on a jumper and you pull it and suddenly a huge thread comes out? You're like, well, there goes the integrity of my jumper. By the way, beautiful big bag of biltong. Oh yeah, I've just been having a little bit. What is Escape from Tarkov? Well, it is an extraction shooter where the idea is you go in, you kill the other guys, you get loot, and you leave. If you die in the raid, you drop everything. Other players can take them. The AI will take your stuff. You can insure your stuff, and if no one touches it, you get it back a little while later. You level up your character, you get better guns, you build up your base, your hideout, and there are quests and stuff. It's great. It's great crack. Where am I? Biltong is beef that has been cured, dried out and cured, seasoned, and then you slice it into. It is not like jerky, okay? It is not like jerky. It's very different. The texture, the flavor. Silly thing to say. It is not beef jerky. That is inaccurate. I'm with the Saffers on this one. I will back them to the hilt. You tell them it's like beef jerky, they will roll their eyes. That's where you're wrong, mate. It's nothing like beef jerky. It's much better. Beef jerky is crap. Biltong is one of the best snacks, and the jerky is absolute crap. Take my word for it. Biltong is much better. Superior snack. A dead man. Oh. Interesting. Fucking hell. I mean, if you get your biltong, get it from somewhere like Limpopo Biltong. Don't get it from fucking Tesco's or whatever. Get the good stuff. And if you can, ask them to cut it fresh. They don't mind doing it. So if you ask for the wet stuff, they'll cut it for you fresh. And if you bring your dog, the dog will be the happiest they've ever been. Because they always give the dog a little bit. My dog Aggie, when we are at the biltong shop, she will pull like a mule to try to get in there. Because she knows that the person behind the counter will always give her a little bit of biltong. A sausage! That's a snack. A sausage and a Red Bull? Draw verse is good. If you don't mind eating guts. Toothpaste. Bro, you suck. We could take the piranha, but it's only 9 rounds. But it's something. You're right. Oh, another vanishing lad, eh? It's a bit annoying, isn't it? He just literally doesn't exist. Oh well. Do I actually have to go into the minefield? Go in that corner with the sandbags and it should do it. If I die here, I'm going to be jolly upset. If you're trolling me, it's a ban. Thank you. Oh, let's not go that way. Yeah, let's go this way. No, no, don't be hasty, Master Hobbit. Many of these trees were my friends. I've known them since nut and acorn. A Saruman! A wizard should know better! The map is amazing. Saw a lad over yonder. There he is. One man down. What's that pink? What does that mean? Yeah, but it's pink. I'm just gonna get in the BTR and leave.
Sit down, Foster.
None of these are good. What's Junction? No, I want to go. I just want to go. Because I've got a quest. I'm on a quest. Yeah, we've got outskirts. It would have been nice to just get the car there. Does it BTR not take you to outskirts?
And into the fire.
Oh shit. Who the fuck are these guys? So it's not a scav, it's something else. Bloodhounds? Is that a new thing? Is that an SPT thing or just a Tarkov thing? They were not goons. They would have fucking killed me. The goons are much harder. Pretty good little line sight shot there. Bloodhounds. I like that. That's pretty cool. So they're like scavs that are basically like little mini PMCs. Does anyone know if the mines, the other set of mines I have to investigate, are these ones? Or is it a different set? Oh, the Claymore in Ground Zero? Okay. I know that. We made it out. We bloody made it out. Smuggler. Smuggler. Interesting. Well, they were geared, and they were very quiet. They were very stealthy. A new quest from Skier. Interesting. This is nice. That is exceedingly nice. Alright, there's a way to do this, Perion. Oh, I forgot I found an O-scope. 360 O-scope. Bam. What kind of ammo? That's a spicy meatball, chums. Liberator. Liberator. Right, my back is aching, so I'm going to stop. I will see you guys tonight. Cheers for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.